Hi everybody, this is Julie from Mud Pie Jewels. Welcome to my channel. I have some journals today that I'd like to share with you. These are some journals that I've been working on for quite a long time, and it's about time that I made this video and had the journals posted into my Etsy shop. They are Traveler's Notebooks, standard size journals. If you're familiar with the Midoris or the faux dories, as they're often called, the fake Midoris, this is the standard size. So I have quite a few here, so let me unpack them and we'll go through them one by one. I've been making journals for a while, off and on, and I keep coming back to making them. And so I decided it was about time for me to share them with the world. So let me lay them all out here. There are quite a few. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a string that's trying to tag along. 8. So 8 journals. They are all very similar. I have one that is black, one pink one, 2 of the green, then I have 3 of these white rose patterned style, and then one that is more pink than those others. They are all very similar. They're all made with cardstock by Anna Griffin. This is what's left over of this packet of cardstock, and it's the Garden Party paper pad. So all of them are made with that paper pack, and so they're made out of this thick cardstock. And again, they are the Traveler's Notebook style, and the standard size, which means it's about 4, let's see if I remember this right, it's 4.5 inches across and 8.25 inches in height. And so these can be used as a standalone journal. They are quite substantial since they are made out of cardstock. But it can also be used as an insert for your Traveler's Notebook or Midori. So let's open it up and see what it looks like inside. All of them have a ribbon closure. They all have, see this material up here at the top? This is 100% linen. I like to use recycled fabrics. Which means that I go to antique stores, thrift stores, vintage stores, and I like to buy fabric that is still in excellent condition that can be used for another purpose to give it another life instead of putting it in the landfill. So this is an example of this beautiful rose-colored 100% linen fabric that I cut up to use in this journal. So you see on the cover, I have some here within this circle die cut here underneath there just to give it some accent. All of the journals have a lot of stitching, and they have quite a bit of lace included as well. They all have a tassel, which is made out of the fabric as well as the paper that matches the cardstock. They have a little heart pin pendant charm. Some of them have this little bow. Not all of them. They all have the heart, but not the bow. And then I've used a lobster claw clasp, so you can clasp it to this ribbon. The only purpose for this ribbon here is to hold the tassel on. It is removable, as I'll show you in a minute when we get inside the journal. If you decide to use this with your Midori, you can take that tassel off and the ribbon and attach it to the outside of your Midori. Okay, so let's open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. Quite a bit of sewing, as I mentioned before. I used lace here on the outside. This portion right here is actually a little journaling place. It flips down like this. And I didn't create this idea. I watched another video of someone who used this in their traveler's notebooks. And if I can find it, I'll note it below. But again, it wasn't my idea, but I just thought this was a wonderful addition to the notebook because you could put your personal information in there, some secret notes, or maybe your favorite picture of a loved one. Just different ways you can use that. All of the pages within the notebook have been coffee stained. I coffee stained them. Some of them look just to be just a plain white color, and some of them look will have more of the grungy look to it. I tried to make this a shabby chic theme, so the coffee staining was important for that. This is a flap here. Just a tuck area, and this is an additional just journaling spot for you to use. So you can see here, this page is coffee stained, but it doesn't have quite the quality that this one does. So there's going to be a lot of variation. I used both plain paper and lined paper throughout the journal. This is another piece of the cardstock, and I made this into an envelope where you can put additional ephemera within. This is just plastic that I sewed onto the cardstock, but it's quite sturdy, so you can put pictures or additional ephemera, whatever you'd like in there to get. Also, you'll notice a lot of sewing within the journal, and I did leave the tails of the thread on the notebook. I personally like the tails, some people do and some don't, so if you don't like it, just take a pair of scissors and trim that off. It won't hurt the integrity of the sewing. This is a flip up, a corner flip. So you can write in this area and also this. And here is some ephemera. This is a chocolate mold. Isn't that cute? I used ephemera coming from a country living book that had pictures of country style homes and decorating, and so this came from that book. Here's a tag with some sewing on it, and this is a little pocket about the size of a wallet, and you can place ephemera inside of that. And these all fit nicely within this corner tuck spot. More ephemera here. This is a little envelope made with the coffee stained paper, and it has a little tag there and a tag here that flips, that comes up. And these are paper clips that I just put some of that linen fabric on the end of to decorate it with. Another tuck spot here with another paper clip. Another little pocket. This one is actually an envelope. So you open that up and you have another area where you can store items, ephemera, pictures, whatever. Here's some more tags and some more ephemera. This is a die cut from Sizzix, and that just fits in here. Music from a music book. This is a belly band that I embossed to give it some additional texture, and then another journaling spot card. Here's a corner tuck. I love this embossing. This is an embossing folder that I have that has this rose pattern, and it's just beautiful, especially when you put that vintage distress ink on top of it. And it's just a tuck spot. And here's another tag. Here's some more ephemera from that Country Living book. And then this is some graph paper that is just folded over the top of this page. Another belly band and another ephemera storage area. This has the plastic on it on this side, and this is just decorated with some additional cardstock, so you can fold that over and put this in here. A blank page. There is lots of room for journaling in this book. Another image from that Country Living book. There's the center, and here's the center of that ribbon that I was telling you about that holds the tassel on. And so if you don't use the book as a standalone book, if you put it in your Midori, you can simply untie this ribbon or slip it off. So this is the center of the book. Another image, that's the back side of that page. More blank areas for journaling. Another tag. Another tuck spot, and this is some music from a very old book that I found. Some more music. Another tuck spot with some additional music ephemera. And this is an envelope that I made from a book page. I loved the texture of the pages on this book, and so I copy stained it and made it into an envelope. And on the inside is another journaling booklet with just blank pages. And that has been copy stained as well. And so that can go in that tuck spot, or you can just put it on with this paper clip. Here's another one of those tuck spots with the plastic on it and more embossed ephemera. And another journaling card here. And that's the back side. Another blank page. Another blank page there. And here's a tag here in the back, again with that beautiful embossed rose embossing. And this one has music on the back, and it's sewn on, and a little pocket there. And here on the back is another pocket, and this just comes out like this. Isn't that nifty? And that's another place for you to write notes. And you can also use this to put ephemera or photos, tickets, whatever in there. And that just slips in like this. It's a little tight since it's new, and that's it. So all of these journals are very similar. They all have a similar items within them, the same number of pages, the same type of tags and tuck spots and plastic additions. They have the similar backing. The only difference is some of the decorative ephemera might be different here and there, but for the most part they are the same. They're just different colors. And also, of course, the pictures that I've used for ephemera will be different, but they're all from that Country Living book. And in order to build my presence on YouTube, I'm going to do a giveaway. So one of these journals will be used for the giveaway. My plan is to do a drawing on June 15th. One lucky winner will win one of these beautiful journals. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my Etsy store. Please subscribe to my station. And if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.